Welcome, Gemini. This is your reading for August 2025. So let's jump right in and see what's going on for you for the next 2 weeks. See what we can give you a heads up on. Okay. All right. Okay, so the card that comes up is dismiss. So it's talking about something about you letting go of something, and we'll see why that's coming up for you and how that can help you and how you can navigate what you need to let go right now. Okay. Wow. Okay, so the card comes up is some kind of emotions. Okay, so it may be that you've been holding things back and you haven't been speaking your truth. Maybe somebody's kind of upset you and you're keeping it all bottled up inside. Now, when I say upset, it doesn't have to be anything major. It can be as simple as, they haven't done the dishes and they're piling up in the sink, okay? But it's talking about keeping something bottled up inside, and let's just see why that's showing up. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So this card is commitment. This is engagement. This is anything legally signed, okay? So this is about letting things go. And maybe you have been feeling that you want a commitment and you're not speaking your truth, okay? So this can be in so many different ways, okay? This can be in a job where you're at and you're feeling like you need a raise, you're not being taken seriously, and you really want more of a commitment, okay? Or you want a raise, okay? And so if you're feeling like that right now, the cards are just validating that and saying you definitely need to be getting something binding, something that makes you feel more committed, okay? And not don't dismiss those feelings. There's a reason why you're feeling that way, and to pay attention to it. And also, it can be in a relationship too. Maybe you want more of a commitment and you're not telling the person you're with that this is what you want, and it's saying don't dismiss those feelings, okay? There's a time and a place for everything, and sometimes, you don't want to be yelling at somebody in the middle of a Kmart, okay? I get that. But it also means you cannot dismiss those feelings. At some point, you have to open them up and discuss, okay? And again, this goes back to making commitment agreements and how you navigate things. And so those cards are showing up. Okay, let's see what. Okay, so this is called, okay, so don't get scared that this card die it just means ending, okay? So this is about actually making a decision about whether you want to complete something and move on, and we'll see why that's coming up. Again, this can be work related. It can be that you're just feeling like you've had it and makes a lot of sense. Okay, so this is telling me too that you work really hard. You have been making commitments to everybody else. But this card says that it's kind of like, well, what about you? Like, where is your playtime? Where is the fun? It's sort of like you, again, dismissing everything about yourself and putting everybody else first, and then you're losing that playtime, okay? And this can be work related, okay? It's not just relationship wise, it can be work, you're putting in 12-hour days, there hasn't been any fun. So I want you to just pay attention to what is it going on with you right now that you're feeling like things, you're keeping everything inside and you're not allowing things to happen. And when you do that, it's not good for you mentally, physically, emotionally, okay? And that, there has to be some kind of resolution. There has to be some kind of outlet, okay? Let me just look. And that's what this die card means, is basically you have to find an ending to what satisfies you, what is going to balance for you, okay? It's saying you shouldn't be dismissing that. And this is the helper card, okay? So this means that there is a solution to this. If you have been feeling like this, there is a solution to be getting a way to balance it. This is the maid card. This is the helper card. So this is saying, there is an end in sight for you. There's a way to make things balanced. There is a way that you can feel better. It's just about being honest and not stuffing those emotions down and not ignoring what you're feeling, okay? So again, it goes back to, if this is a job and you're feeling like, you're not being paid what you're worth, this is about, going in and asking for, a raise, or asking for some kind of split in the share of the work, or anything that gives you more time to have a little more free time, okay? So you don't have to do anything as drastic as quit your job or anything like that. It's just talking about balancing. And the same thing in a relationship. If you've been feeling like things haven't been working out, or somebody's not doing their fair share, it doesn't mean you have to end it completely. It just means that you stop dismissing those emotions, okay? I mean, well, and okay, so the card that comes up is sex. So this just means also being satisfied. Okay, so this is talking about, again, I remember I said right here that you're not just having enough fun, you're needing to play, and that also comes in this aspect too. Again, it can be in a relationship that you haven't been doing this enough, okay, and that's been being put on hold, or maybe you've been doing it too much and that you need to discuss that with your partner. But it is coming up in your card. So again, it's about feeling satisfied, getting your needs met, okay? So this 2 weeks is important. It's really talking about you opening up and deciding what it is that's not feeling right for you. Is it your emotions? Is it your physical? What is it that you have not been getting right now? Okay. And the other thing is the Judge card comes up. Okay, so that means being very easy on. Don't judge the other person. Don't worry that they're judging you. It's just being open and honest right now, because you'll get your needs met. Okay, you will get satisfied. You will get what you need if you present your case, so to speak. If you go to court, you present your case. All right. Yes, and the final outcome is a party. So this is celebration. So basically what your cards are saying for the next 2 weeks right now, if you've been feeling like you've been dismissing things, bottling, not talking about them, you've been working too hard, again, in all aspects. It doesn't have to just be your job. It can be your home life. It's just you've been putting in a lot is what it's saying the last 2 weeks. And it's time to ask for help. It's time to, this is the helper card. So this is time to say, this just isn't working. It's time to be honest, be open, get your needs met. That's why the sex card comes up. Present your case, whatever it is, and in the long run, this is the celebration card, okay? I hope that makes sense to you. It's a lot, that's a lot, but it does say in the end that you will be satisfied, okay? That being said, I have a new deck I want to share with you. They just have a little saying that you may take with you for the rest of the 2 weeks. I will shoot the tabletop at the end, and you can screenshot that if you'd like, and also this card, because they're really pretty. So let's see what the ocean cards say for you. Coral Castle. Live with intention and purpose, aligning your actions with your deepest values and desires. Well, that makes a lot of sense, especially with the rest of the cards, and especially since you got this card, which was the water bottled up. And then you got this card, the sex card, which is about your deepest desires. So that makes sense. I hope it made sense for you. If it's the first time you're watching, please subscribe, like and comment, and I hope you have a great August. Let me know. Thank you again.